two of them, dude! Oh my god! There's two of them, what the?
Caves hold secrets that were never meant to be found. Unnerving moments, strange entities, and things lurking in the shadows. Some explorers went too deep and uncovered horrors beyond explanation. These terrifying discoveries will make you think twice before stepping inside a cave. Archaeologists exploring a cave in Latin America expected historical discoveries, not something horrifying. As they moved deeper into the tunnels, a strange voice echoed through the darkness. Following the sound, they reached a hole, and that's when they saw it. A dark figure was hanging upside down, its face deformed and unsettling. It didn't look human. Some believe it was an unknown cryptid, while others think it was something supernatural. Whatever it was, the team knew it wasn't safe to stay. They quickly backed away, leaving the cave and its terrifying secret behind. Hollow Mountain Depth. An old anonymous video recently surfaced online, and people weren't ready for what they saw. The footage showed a strange gray figure deep inside a cave. It had dark, hollow eyes and an elongated face, looking completely unnatural. The video spread quickly, sparking endless debates. Some believe the being was captured by authorities and locked away, hidden from the public. Others think it might still be out there, kept secret, but with no official statement. The truth behind this footage remains unknown. Snake-like girl. In Zadra, Uttar Pradesh, a cave had a secret no one was prepared for. A group of explorers ventured inside at night, expecting just another adventure. But deep in the darkness, they stumbled upon something terrifying. A girl crawling like a snake, flicking her tongue unnaturally. One of them recognized her immediately. She was the same girl who had vanished months ago. Her family had searched everywhere, even calling the police, but she was never found. Until now. Some say she was possessed, mimicking a spirit. Others believe the isolation completely changed her. Whatever the truth is, this bizarre mystery remains unsolved. Abandoned horror.
Sounds like it's in the corner.
In Mexico on January 1st, 2014, a film crew searched for an abandoned building to shoot their horror movie. They explored every corner, looking for the perfect spot. But as they turned, they saw something. Behind a pillar, a figure stood eerily still. They bolted out of there without hesitation. But later, while reviewing their footage, they saw something chilling. A gray creature with hollow eyes and an elongated head. Some believe they caught an alien hiding in the building. Others think it was the legendary creature known as the Rake. Whatever it was watching them the whole time.
Sounds like it's in the corner.
Floating creature. A recently shared video has left the internet shaken. A hiker trekking through the mountains spotted something strange, a cave high up in the cliffs. Intrigued, he zoomed in with his camera and froze. Inside, a massive creature seemed to be floating, its eerie form shifting as if scanning the surroundings. It peered out, watching, waiting, almost like it was searching for prey. Fortunately, the hiker didn't go any closer. Some believe it was a cave spirit, forever bound to the place. Others insist it was something much darker, a sinister entity lurking in the shadows, waiting for its next victim. Cave's dark secret. A tourist exploring an old, ruined cave wasn't prepared for what he would find. As he moved deeper, a figure caught his eye, sitting silently in a corner, as if trying to hide. Its face was burnt and deformed, and a black cloth covered its entire body. The air felt heavy, making it hard to breathe. Some believe this was the legendary Gendaruwo, a supernatural being. Others think it was a witch, transformed by dark rituals. One thing was clear: this cave wasn't abandoned. It belonged to something lurking in the shadows. The Vanishing Woman.
Puxa uma de costa.
In Santa Rosalia, Italy, tourists explored an old catacomb near a cave, a place known for prayers to lost loved ones. As they reached an altar, they saw a woman dressed in all black. Before they could react, she disappeared. Moments later, she reappeared, this time standing on a rock, staring at them. A dark veil covered her face, making her presence even more unsettling. Some say she was a lost spirit trapped in the catacombs. Others dismiss it as coincidence. But when someone vanishes and reappears like that, it's hard to believe it was just a trick of the eye. Cave Watcher. In Saudi Arabia, a team of explorers entered an abandoned cave, only to be met with an unsettling sight. Two glowing eyes stared at them from the darkness, motionless and unblinking. No other features were visible, yet its presence was overwhelming. Hoping to drive it away, they recited verses, but nothing changed. When their footage surfaced online, theories exploded. Some dismissed it as an animal, but if that were true, why didn't it react? Others believed it was something far more sinister, a demonic entity lurking deep within the cave. Cave's Guardians. An explorer was about to leave the forest when a dark cave caught his eye. At first, it seemed empty, just a shadowy opening, but then he noticed them, two strange creatures standing at the entrance. Their dark bodies blended into the cave, only glowing eyes and sharp teeth visible. As he moved slightly, they disappeared inside. But before he could even react, he turned around and saw humanoid figures surrounding him. Within seconds, they charged at him, running wildly. It was as if they were guarding something inside the cave, something far worse than them. Disappearing reporters. A team of reporters ventured deep into a cave to film a documentary. As they explored the tunnels, strange echoes filled the air, distant yelling that sent chills down their spines. They pressed on, drawn by curiosity. Then they found it, a dark figure sitting on the ground, appearing terrified. One reporter, determined to get an interview, stepped closer. But just as the camera was rolling, the footage abruptly cut off. The team was never seen again. Only the camera remained, leaving behind a chilling mystery that may never be solved. Cave's Unseen Predator.
Destroy them, dude! Oh my god! Destroy them, what the heck?
A group of friends took on a dare to spend the night in a cave, but they weren't alone. Deep inside, something terrifying emerged, a creature crawling on all fours, its unsettling form barely visible in the darkness. The moment they locked eyes with it, an eerie stillness filled the air. But when they failed to back away, the creature moved toward them. That was enough. Panic set in, and they sprinted out, abandoning the dare completely. Some say it was a rake. Others believe it could have been something even more unexplainable. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Here, bro. He's just saying words because he's saying words. Oh my god!
Don't get lost. Some things are better left undisturbed. A group of explorers ventured into an abandoned catacomb system that led to a massive cave. As they documented their journey, the atmosphere grew tense. One of their friends had vanished. Panic set in, but fear turned to terror when they spotted something unnatural in the tunnel. A faceless figure, draped in a white cloth, stood motionless in the darkness. Some believe it was a lost soul, possibly a patient who met a tragic fate in these underground passages. The tunnel's history remains a mystery, but one thing is clear: some things should be left alone. Haunted House Attack. For weeks, strange voices echoed from an abandoned house every night, leaving locals uneasy. One evening, a man decided to investigate. As he got closer to an open window, something terrifying happened. A humanoid figure appeared out of nowhere, letting out a piercing scream. Before he could react, it charged straight at him. He turned and ran, leaving the house behind. The entire town was shaken, and no one dared go near it again. Some believe a restless spirit had taken over the house, making it its home. Haunted mountain clip. In 2021, a YouTuber explored an abandoned site deep in the mountains. The place looked untouched for years, filled with scattered objects and eerie silence. But the real horror came when he spotted something outside the window. A disturbing humanoid figure stood there, its presence radiating anger, almost as if it didn't want to be disturbed. Its features matched chilling descriptions of the legendary Rake. If this was real, then maybe these creatures aren't just myths, but something lurking in the shadows, waiting to be seen.
Hello?
Cave's watchful eyes. Cave exploring isn't for the faint of heart, especially when unknown entities are watching. A group of explorers filmed a chilling scene near a cave entrance. Something was peeking at them from behind the rocks. A strange face with an eerie, frozen stare. They zoomed in, expecting movement, but it remained completely still. Some dismissed it as a rock formation resembling a humanoid figure. Others weren't so sure. What if it wasn't just a trick of the light, but something much worse? A demon silently watching, waiting for the right moment. Terror in park. When this park worker in Mexico was heading home late at night, something chilling caught his attention. A gray humanoid figure sitting eerily still in the darkness. The only thing clearly visible, its glowing eyes locked onto him. The moment he noticed it, the creature suddenly jumped and vanished into the night, leaving behind only fear. The eerie footage quickly spread, and panic took over. Eventually, the park was shut down as locals refused to go near it. Some claimed it was the legendary Rake, while others thought it might have been something even worse, an unexplainable entity lurking in the shadows. The Cave's Watcher. While exploring a rugged, ruined area, a tourist came across something terrifying. Up on the hills, a dark cave stood out, its entrance shrouded in shadows. As he zoomed in with his camera, a chilling sight appeared. A dark figure, its face faintly glowing in the darkness. No clear features, no movement, just an eerie light staring back. The atmosphere grew heavy, as if the figure was silently warning him to stay away. Was it a demon guarding the cave, or a restless spirit lurking in the shadows? Whatever it was, the tourist didn't stick around to find out. Glowing ritual. This strange video has been making waves online, showing a glowing humanoid figure sitting inside a cave. Its eerie radiance left many stunned, with some believing it was an angel that had come to Earth. But what made it even creepier? Several people in white robes stood before it, seemingly engaged in a ritual. Some speculated they had summoned a supernatural being, while others thought they were spiritual healers calling upon a higher power. The video ended with no explanation, leaving viewers divided. Was this a religious event, or something far more mysterious? Ice Cave Mystery.
Oh my god.
A long-sealed ice cave finally reopened for tourists, but one visitor saw something truly bizarre. On the frozen walls, a tiny humanoid figure clung to the surface, a gray, hand-sized creature moving with unnatural speed. It blended perfectly into the icy surroundings, almost as if it was part of the cave itself. Some compared it to ancient legends of tiny people who once roamed the earth, while others insisted it was a ghostly presence taking that form. Whatever it was, one thing was clear. The cave had been sealed for a reason.
It must be thousands of years old.
Cave-horned horror. A man was flying his drone over an abandoned cave when he decided to take a closer look. As the drone dipped into the darkness, something disturbing appeared on the screen. A bipedal figure with twisted horns and goat-like legs. It peered out from behind the cave wall, watching the drone with unsettling curiosity. Its full appearance remained unclear, but before the man could analyze the footage, the video cut off without warning. Some believe this could be proof of the legendary Goatman, while others think it was something even stranger. Whatever the truth, the abrupt ending left more questions than answers. Hand from Hell. Ghost hunters ventured into a haunted cave, determined to capture something paranormal. At one eerie spot, they sat down and began reciting holy verses, hoping to provoke any hidden presence. Moments later, the ground trembled, and to their horror, a dark hand slowly emerged from the mud. One of them suddenly felt a sharp pain in his body, but refused to back down. Gathering his courage, he sprayed water that had been preyed upon over the hand. Instantly, it began retreating back into the earth. Whether it was a restless spirit or something more sinister, they had witnessed something unexplainable. Screaming Cave! Eerie screams echoed from a cave for days, disturbing the locals. When the sounds refused to stop, a few brave individuals decided to investigate. Carefully moving through the rocky entrance, they finally spotted the source, a mysterious figure with an elongated head peeking from the shadows. Its strange features resembled past reports of alien sightings, sending panic through the town. Authorities quickly sealed off the cave, fueling endless speculation. Was it truly an alien hiding inside, or something even more unexplainable? With no further answers, the mystery remains buried in the darkness. Cave Giant. A group of young treasure hunters set out to explore a long-abandoned cave in Cancun, Mexico, hoping to uncover lost artifacts. As they ventured deeper, the passage grew narrower, and darkness closed in around them. Just as they prepared to push further, an enormous silhouette appeared before them, towering over the group. Despite their numbers, fear took hold, and they abandoned their search, sprinting back to safety. Some believe they encountered a legendary cave giant, while others insist something even more bizarre lurks in the depths. Whatever it was, none of them dared to return. The cave's warning.
No.
Why is that?
Losing a bike in the forest is one thing, but what this biker stumbled upon was far worse. While searching near a cave, he spotted what looked like his bike's fork. As he picked it up, an eerie voice echoed from inside, repeating the same words over and over. At first, he thought someone needed help, but something felt off. To test if anyone was inside, he tossed a stone toward the cave. A moment later, something was thrown back. That's when he knew this wasn't normal. Some believe he disturbed something that shouldn't be bothered. A djinn or a witch in the middle of a dark ritual.
What the Yep, nope, I'm good.
Cursed Cave. Salta, Argentina is home to eerie, abandoned mining caves, and locals warn visitors to stay away. But two workers from a mining company ignored the warnings and ventured inside. At first, they found strange symbols carved into the rock, possibly from an ancient civilization, but something else was lurking in the darkness. As they explored, an uneasy feeling crept over them. They decided to leave. Later, while reviewing their footage, they saw something chilling. A dark figure in a black robe with a gray face slowly moving toward them. That's when they realized the cave wasn't just abandoned. Some say it's home to a witch, and after seeing the footage, it's hard to argue otherwise. Hand from Below. A soldier on duty stopped by a cave to rest, sitting near the entrance. He had no idea he had picked the wrong place. Suddenly, the ground beneath him shifted. At first, he thought it was a snake slithering out, but then he saw it. A dark, massive hand slowly emerging from the earth. He tried to push it back, but the moment he touched it, he felt burning heat. Some believe a demonic entity was trapped beneath, trying to escape. Others say the cave itself was cursed. Whatever it was, the soldier had come too close to something that should have stayed buried. Cursed treasure hunt. Treasure hunting sounds thrilling, but for one team, it turned into a nightmare. Deep inside a cave, they weren't met with gold, but something far more unsettling. A hidden graveyard. On one grave, a shadowy figure with fiery eyes sat perfectly still, silently watching them. Some believed it was a djinn guarding the site, while others thought it was a restless spirit protecting its own grave. Despite the eerie presence, the hunters stayed, capturing footage without disturbing the figure. A bold choice, but not one most would dare make. With something so mysterious watching over the graves, one thing was clear. This was no ordinary treasure hunt. Cave whispers.
I came across this noose here in the intersection in the mine.
An explorer searching through abandoned caves in Nevada stumbled upon one that felt off. As he ventured deeper, he noticed something strange. Air moving in a space that should have been completely sealed. Then came the whispers, soft but unmistakable. His flashlight revealed something chilling, a noose hanging from the ceiling, hinting at a grim past. As he filmed, a shadowy figure peeked at him from behind a rock, vanishing the moment he noticed it. He backed away, heart pounding. With a history like this, many believe the spirits of old prisoners still linger inside, refusing to leave.
Tunnel going that way and that way.
Dark cave eyes. Two friends ventured deep into a cave, excited to explore its hidden depths. Just as they were about to leave, one of them spotted a narrow passage leading further inside. Curiosity got the best of him. He stepped forward. That's when it happened. In the darkness, two glowing eyes appeared, locked onto them. The cave was supposed to be abandoned, yet something was watching. Was it a restless spirit lingering in the depths, or something far beyond explanation? Some places are better left undiscovered, and this cave might just be one of them. Vanishing soldier. In Japan, officers entered an old tunnel to inspect for radiation leaks. As they navigated the dark passage, something shocking happened. A blurry figure materialized right in front of them. It had no clear shape, almost like a ghost. Before they could react, the figure silently drifted into the wall and disappeared, as if it had never been there. The officers stood frozen, shaken by what they had just seen. Many believe it was the lingering spirit of a fallen soldier, trapped in the place where his life ended. Some history refuses to fade, especially in places like this. Tunnel stalker. A local walking along the Malecón in Managua, Nicaragua, suddenly realized he wasn't alone. Below him, a strange humanoid figure lurked in the shadows. The moment it noticed him, it rushed into a nearby tunnel. Unable to ignore his curiosity, the man moved closer. From outside the tunnel, he spotted it again. This time, it was staring right at him. Then, out of nowhere, it let out chilling noises, almost like a warning. That was enough to send him running. Some claim it was an alien hiding underground, while others believe it was something even more disturbing. Whatever it was, one thing was clear. It did not want to be found. Covert alien. A man exploring an old abandoned cave had an eerie feeling that something was watching him. He turned around. Nothing, but his camera told a different story. When he later reviewed the footage, he saw it, perched in the treetops just outside the cave. The creature had a large, purplish head, a slimy-looking face, and an unnerving posture. Some believe it was an alien observing from above. Others think it was something far more sinister, waiting for the right moment. Whether it was watching out of curiosity or with intent, one thing is certain: this was no ordinary encounter. Gone horribly wrong. A man went caving and decided to record his experience. As he stood in the pitch-black cave, he switched on his flashlight, and that's when he saw it. At the far end, a strange figure stood silently, watching him. Its shape was unclear, its presence unnerving. He captured the eerie sight on camera, but before he could react, the short video cut off. No one knows what he encountered: a creature, a person, or something else entirely. With no follow-up ever made, the mystery of the cave remains unsolved. Uninvited guest. This family arrived at their holiday house near the forest, excited for a peaceful retreat. But as they reached the entrance, their excitement turned to horror. A bizarre creature stood there, thin, crawling on all fours, with unnaturally long, bony arms. It peeked at them from behind the door, vanishing and reappearing as if studying them. Frozen in fear, they could only watch. Some believe it was a Skinwalker, while others think it was something far worse. No one dared to step inside, and the house remained abandoned, its last known guest lurking in the shadows. Ground horror find. A worker heading home noticed movement beneath the ground. Thinking it was a snake, he started digging, but instead of a snake, he found a hole. Something was inside, refusing to come out. Intrigued, he brought his dog, hoping it would sniff out the mystery. But no matter how much they tried, whatever was down there stayed hidden. Some say it was the entrance to a secret cave. Others believe something far stranger was watching from below, waiting for the right moment to show itself. Stairway terror.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahu Ekber.
Ghost hunters are always searching for proof, but this might be the most chilling evidence yet. While investigating an abandoned building, a paranormal investigator recorded every corner, searching for signs of the supernatural. As his camera panned toward a staircase, a ghostly figure suddenly appeared beneath it. It stood there, staring straight at him, as if waiting to make a move. Then, without a sound, it slipped back into the shadows of a nearby room. The investigator wasted no time leaving. He had captured exactly what he was looking for. When the footage went online, viewers were convinced this was real proof of something beyond explanation.
Kaçıyorlar arkadaşlar, kaçıyorlar. Yine kaçtı ya. Yine kaçıyorlar.
Fire secret. A boy was filming the remains of an abandoned building that had burned down days earlier. The place was lifeless until he spotted something disturbing. A thin, humanoid figure with unnaturally long limbs glided across the charred floor, moving in a way that wasn't human. Some believed it was an alien, while others thought it was a ghost trapped in the ruins. When authorities searched the site later, they found nothing. No footprints, no signs of life, just empty, burned walls. Whatever the creature was, it left no trace behind. Sealed mineshaft. A couple in Utah stumbled upon an abandoned mineshaft during their trip. The entrance had been sealed, almost as if someone wanted to keep whatever was inside from getting out. Ignoring the warning, they moved closer to record the eerie view. That's when a terrifying figure emerged from the darkness, its glowing eyes locked onto them with an unsettling intensity. They didn't stick around to find out what it was and ran for their lives. Locals later confirmed the legends. Many believe the mineshaft is home to a Skinwalker, a creature that has been spotted there before.
Go.
Sewer encounter. Police were on patrol, tracking a thief who had vanished into the forest. Their search led them to a sewer pipe, where they suspected he might be hiding. But what crawled out wasn't human. A pale, twisted creature emerged, its dark, hollow eyes locking onto them. It moved slowly, almost as if studying them, before retreating back into the darkness. The footage of the encounter left people divided. Was it an alien? Or was this the creature known as the Rake? Whatever it wasn't something they were prepared to chase. Tree Watcher. When this local was walking home late at night, he noticed movement in the trees above the road. Thinking it was just a monkey, he stopped to take a look. But as the branches shifted, something unnatural emerged. A monstrous figure with glowing eyes, staring right at him. Frozen in fear, he could barely breathe as the eerie presence loomed above. He never took that road again. And strangely, others who passed through later reported seeing the same terrifying figure lurking in the trees. Whatever it was, it didn't seem to be leaving anytime soon. Dragon Nest Discovery. An explorer may have uncovered proof that dragons still exist. Deep inside a remote cave, he stumbled upon something incredible. Massive eggs, far larger than any known reptiles. They looked ancient, cracked, and abandoned, hinting at a hidden world long forgotten. As he examined them, something shifted in the darkness. A spiky beast emerged, its presence so overwhelming that he dropped his camera in a panic. The footage ended abruptly, leaving many to wonder. Had he just encountered a real dragon? Or was it something even more terrifying, guarding the cave's secrets? Trapped in Depths. Paranormal investigators explored a collapsed cave in Jordan, searching for remnants of the past. As they cleared away debris from a blocked-off corner, they were met with a chilling sight. A small, eerie face staring back at them. Panic took over as they recited holy verses, hoping to ward off whatever they had disturbed. Later, when they reviewed their footage, they were shocked. The figure had humanoid features, but was far too small to be human. Many now believe they had encountered a restless spirit, forever trapped in the cave's darkness. Subscriber pick. A group of friends wandered into the forest, unaware they were about to encounter something terrifying. When they spotted a dark cave, curiosity got the best of them. One of them shined a flashlight inside. Big mistake. From the shadows, a horrific figure slowly rose. It looked like a skeletal creature, its hollow frame barely holding together. Then, without warning, it lunged forward on all fours, charging at them with inhuman speed. Panic set in as they scrambled to escape, knowing they had disturbed something that should have stayed hidden. Some believe it was a reptilian humanoid, while others claim it was a cave demon. You let me know what it was while you take the same finger over to the like and subscribe button. Thank you.